So, what's up, y'all? I'm laying down in bed. Soul of a nerd. I'm back. It's been a while. And movie reviews. It's been a good while since I've done one. So, this is gonna be a quick take. Just came in from seeing the latest Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel Studios production movie entitled Captain Marvel. It's brief, no spoilers really. I may do a longer review video. I'm kind of busy. I do music. I'm in school, and I'm a father, so it's been kind of hard for me to really sit down and put energy into extended movie reviews. But I'm probably gonna, at some point, go back and do Venom, Aquaman. I don't even have a short Aquaman review. It's kind of messed up, but what else has come out recently? I don't know, but I'm definitely have my game back up by the time. Speaking of game, by the time Endgame comes out, I'll be back full fledged doing this thing, and so I'm gonna use Captain Marvel as my chance to kind of get back into this thing because I'm a Marvel head anyway. So I liked Aquaman. Actually, I liked Aquaman a lot, but I guess in a way, it didn't really inspire me to jump in and make a video. But like I said, I had a lot going on actually around that time in December. So anyway, let's get to it. The movie was good. I give it a thumbs up. Basically, it is definitely not one of the best or even better MCU movies. So it's like falling in the middle of the pack, kind of. So at this point, I think I've seen just briefly a few other people's reviews on YouTube, with no spoilers before I saw it, and I heard a lot of people say the same thing. And it's like before, like all the all the doom and gloom and people kind of over analyzing the fact that it's not the most bomb movie. Let's just realize, in my opinion, at this point we're spoiled by the MCU with movies like Black Panther and Infinity War last year. Even Thor Ragnarok, Civil War, going back to 2016. We're kind of spoiled because the train of the MCU is on, such a speed, such a course trajectory right now that what happened is this is an origin movie basically. So they had to scale it back, step back. I've already heard people say, slow. I didn't even feel like that. I was people. I heard people talk about the first hour, and at one point I did look at my phone to see, okay, well, where is this slow part at? It was like 7 something, and I went to see a 6 o'clock show. So coincidentally, I looked at my phone. I guess the movie probably started at 6:15 or whatever because of the credit previews. But I was a little late getting in. Probably missed like 5 minutes of the movie, so I'm gonna go see it again anyway. And actually, I liked it enough to go see it again. So, but yeah, I'm sitting here like, where's all this slow hour? Because we were about an hour in, and I was engaged. Brie Larson, I thought she was great. My daughter said she thought she was a little corny, and I can see that. I wouldn't even argue that. I couldn't even really come back with when she said that. I just disagree. There were some, semi cheesy, corny scenes in the movie, but I bought her. Like the character they were trying to give us, really, is that she's not Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? She, and from what I understand of Carol Danvers from comics, I'm not all that familiar with her. It was kind of, I guess, it fit a little bit of her character. Even if it didn't, the point is the character they were establishing and creating, I dug it, and I thought Brie Larson was convincing in what she was doing. It was believable that she had the attitude and personality that she had in the movie for me. She did great. I'm not even all that familiar with her work. I didn't have no opinion one way or the other because I just trust Marvel's casting for the most part. And I just was like open-minded until I saw the movie. Really, I literally had like no thoughts, especially now on this stupid man-bashing crap that people are accusing. Again, I didn't even care. It's like if she's taking shots at white men and the white man establishment, I'm all for that. I don't care. It's like there's no real venom in that. It's just like about other people having opportunities. But if it hurts people's feelings, then oh well. Anyway, um, but yeah. So without really any great familiarity with her, I actually meant to go back and watch some of her work. Never did see Kong Skull Island, which is kind of crazy. I wanted to see that movie so bad, and I still haven't seen it, which would have given me a chance to see her work, or even her Oscar winning performance. Couldn't even tell you what movie that was. Haven't seen it. So, point is, wasn't even thinking about any of that. That was not a concern or issue for me going in. I was just going to be like, let's see who she is, because they done been fine with. Who else have they had cast? That I never heard of Chris Hemsworth before Thor. You know what I mean? Wasn't that familiar with Chris Pratt before Guardians of the Galaxy. So I think that's about it. Pretty much everybody else. I wasn't that familiar with Mark Ruffalo. So point is, hey, she was fine. Nick Fury was great. Their chemistry was good. I mean, it had that 90s feel. I mean, the movie and obviously the things that they threw in there to reference and give you the idea that it was the 90s. They did a good job of that. It's not like it didn't blow me away. It wasn't like one of my favorite things. It was like, okay. Unlike, the way they set Captain America in the 40s, I was more impressed with that, to be honest with you. But I dug it. So, but yeah, as far as the special effects, the storyline, I mean, it was all good to me. It just wasn't like one of the most compelling, I guess, execution of it. It just was like, okay, it was good. So, with that being said, because I'm not trying to be all that detailed with this review, I recommend you go see it. I'm just highlighting those things because to me, those are definitely worth going to make. Those are definitely worth you going to see it to get an idea of who she is before Endgame. Her, I mean, it was a good story. I mean, it was a few things going on, some subplots, some twists, and they all worked for me. Again, they didn't blow me away, but they all worked. They all worked well. Oh, and this is what I was trying to say. Like, yeah, it's like an origin movie. So to be honest, it like kind of was almost like a Phase 1 movie, or even a Phase 2, since Ant-Man was part of Phase 2. I mean, heck, Doctor Strange was Phase 3. That was an origin movie. But I actually would put both of those movies ahead of Captain Marvel. So there you go. What I would actually end up basically saying is, as far as the score, without going too much further, because like I said, I don't want to. The more like stuff is coming to my head now, makes me almost want to do like a longer review, and I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna try to keep this under 10 minutes. I'm at 9 minutes right now. I give the movie a. I'm gonna say like a 7, 6 point. Well, no, it's a 7. It's a 7. I mean, you could say 6.5, but I'm gonna go see it again. So right now, I'm gonna say a 7, but it's not a 7 that couldn't dip back. I don't see it going upwards. And it's set up, like I said, it's set up the character fine. I'm ready to see her in Endgame. I'll put it like that. Ready to see her join the ensemble. I'm a Captain Marvel fan. She's cool. I don't like need to see her become the main focus or the top dog. It wasn't like that, and I hope that's not really what they're trying to do. There've been rumors that she's gonna be the centerpiece going forward, but I think they'll look at the box office and reviews and reaction feedback from fans and probably reconsider that. I think Doctor Strange or Black Panther would be better suited, not to be sexist. Who knows what's going on with Spider-Man, but I think he's going to kind of do his own thing anyway. Cause they've talked about having a kind of a street level and then a cosmic, and I think Captain Marvel is going to be more like filling the shoes of Thor, kind of, but also Captain America as well. She's like a combination of them two, really. But I look forward to seeing her do more things. I would be totally down for a sequel, and like I said, her continued existence and interaction in the MCU. But definitely like middle of the road movie. I put it like above. Okay, like I'm gonna just try to write off the top of my head my rankings of all the MC movies right now. And I'm over 10 minutes, but fine, I'll be done in less than 15. I'll tell you that much. You got what did I say? Well, the first Avengers, 2012, is still my number one. I'm not gonna explain why. Number 2 is Infinity War. Number 3 is Civil War. Number 4 is Black Panther. Number 5 is Winter Soldier. 6 is crap. Age of Ultron. No, Thor Ragnarok. 7 is Age of Ultron. 8 is no. Let me back up. Holy crap. The first Iron Man is after Winter Soldier. And actually I always say those can flip-flop. So, dang it. Start over. Avengers. Infinity War. No, Avengers Infinity War. Which really those can almost flip-flop. Infinity War is dope. But yeah. 3 Civil War, 4 Black Panther, 5 Winter Soldier, 6 Iron Man, but those can flip-flop. 7 Thor Ragnarok, 8 Age of Ultron, 9 Guardians of the Galaxy, 10 Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, 11 Spider-Man Homecoming, 12 Doctor Strange. I'm getting a little confused now. I have it written down. I'm trying to do it off the top of my head. But the point is, even if some of those are a little off, since that came off the top of my head, that's my top 12 right there. So my point is, Captain Marvel is behind those. It's behind Homecoming. It's behind Doctor Strange. Now, you know what? I said it was behind the first Ant-Man. That's kind of crazy because I can't say that because I have the first Ant-Man movie is like at the bottom because I can do my bottom movies is Iron Man 3. That's my least favorite MCU movie. And it's like I pretty much have had Ant-Man right there, above that. So like whatever that number is, 20 something. Then Iron Man 2. But it can change because like sometimes you do kind of change the way you feel about movies. So Iron Man 2 Iron Man 2 and 3 are probably just the two bottom movies. And then of course you have movies like Thor Ragnarok. Thor: The Dark World, the first Thor movie, or so you start to get in that area, which I like Dark World better than the first one. I'm one of the few people that probably feels that way. I don't think Dark World is as bad as people say, but that's not what I'm here for. So anyway, Captain Marvel's fitting somewhere in there, basically. I would say Ant-Man and the Wasp is definitely better than Captain Marvel. Let's put it like that. And like I said, so is Doctor Strange. So that's all I got. Oh, yeah, I gave it a 7. So go see it. I'm going to go see it again and see where I really can nail down my view. Peace.